There is a language that speaks louder than words. It is a silent force that influences how others perceive you, often without either person realizing it. Subtle, yet powerful, nonverbal behaviors can make a lasting impression. These quiet signals have the potential to attract, captivate, and even create deep emotional connections. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of silent communication, uncovering behaviors that are often overlooked but hold incredible influence. You will discover how specific actions, some so small they might go unnoticed, can ignite attraction and make you unforgettable. These behaviors are not just about body language, they are about energy, presence, and how you align yourself with the moment. There is a reason certain individuals light up a room the moment they walk in. There is a reason why others feel drawn to them without understanding why. This video will show you the silent secrets behind that magnetism. You will learn how to use these behaviors to create confidence, command attention, and foster deeper connections with the people around you. Stay with us until the end, because what you will uncover today could change the way you approach relationships and interactions. The information you are about to receive is not commonly discussed, yet it holds the key to mastering how others perceive you. Before we begin, we want to thank you for being here with us. If you are ready to unlock the hidden power of these silent behaviors, be sure to subscribe to our channel and join our growing community. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to grow and transform. Now, let us get started and explore how mastering silent communication can transform the way others see you. Before we talk about mastering silent behaviors, it is essential to understand the foundation they rest on: nonverbal signals. Communication goes far beyond spoken words. It is often said that words carry only a fraction of the message, while the rest is expressed through body language, tone, and subtle cues. These silent signals shape how others perceive you, whether you are aware of them or not. Body language plays a crucial role in human interactions. It reflects your true thoughts and emotions, often before you say a single word. When someone walks into a room with their head held high and shoulders back, they immediately project confidence. On the other hand, slouched posture or crossed arms can send signals of insecurity, discomfort, or resistance. The way you carry yourself is like an unspoken introduction, telling others who you are before you even speak. Nonverbal cues often reveal what words cannot. A person might say they are fine, but their body could be telling a different story. A trembling hand, a nervous glance, or fidgeting feet can expose hidden emotions. These cues are not just accidental, they are windows into a person's inner state. Understanding this dynamic helps you interpret others more effectively and align your own signals to create meaningful connections. What makes nonverbal communication so fascinating is its universal nature. Across cultures and languages, certain gestures and expressions are understood instinctively. A smile, for instance, is universally recognized as a sign of warmth and approachability. Eye contact, too, is a powerful connector. It has the ability to convey trust, sincerity, and attention. Even silence carries weight in communication, allowing space for emotions to settle and thoughts to be processed. The energy you bring to your nonverbal signals is equally significant. Your body language does not operate in isolation. It is a reflection of your internal state. When you feel calm and grounded, your presence becomes magnetic. On the contrary, when you are anxious or unsure, that energy seeps into your movements and expressions, subtly repelling others. This connection between mind and body is what makes nonverbal communication so influential. Interestingly, your nonverbal signals do not just impact others, they also influence your own mind. For instance, adopting a power pose, standing tall with arms open, has been shown to increase confidence and reduce stress. The brain responds to physical posture, creating a feedback loop that reinforces the emotions you project. This means you have the ability to shift not only how others perceive you, but also how you perceive yourself. simply by changing your body language. Another important aspect of nonverbal communication is congruence. This occurs when your words match your actions. For example, a sincere compliment paired with direct eye contact and a warm tone creates trust. On the other hand, a compliment given with a flat expression or avoided eye contact may come across as insincere. People are highly attuned to these inconsistencies, even if they are not consciously aware of them. Aligning your verbal and nonverbal messages creates harmony, making your communication more authentic and impactful. Small gestures can make a big difference too. A slight tilt of the head shows curiosity and engagement, while leaning slightly forward signals interest. Hand movements, when used naturally, can emphasize your words and add clarity. However, excessive or erratic gestures may distract or overwhelm. It is not about overdoing it, but rather about being intentional with your movement. Touch is another powerful nonverbal signal that often goes unnoticed in its subtlety. A light tap on the shoulder or a gentle handshake can create a sense of connection and trust. These touches, when used appropriately, communicate warmth and empathy without a single word. They remind us of the human need for connection, a need that transcends verbal communication. Breathing, though often overlooked, is also part of nonverbal communication. The rhythm and depth of your breathing influence your overall presence. Slow, deep breaths project calmness, while rapid, shallow breaths may signal stress or anxiety. Learning to control your breathing not only enhances your body language, but also creates a sense of stability that others naturally respond to. Facial expressions are among the most telling aspects of nonverbal communication. They are windows to your emotions, instantly revealing your mood. A raised eyebrow can show curiosity or skepticism. A clenched jaw can indicate frustration. These micro expressions happen in a split second, but carry enormous weight in how others interpret your feelings. Being aware of your facial expressions allows you to consciously project the emotions you wish to convey. The environment also plays a role in nonverbal communication. The way you move within a space, the distance you maintain from others, and even the way you orient your body can send subtle signals. Standing too close might feel intrusive, while standing too far can seem disengaged. Finding the right balance creates comfort and encourages open dialogue. One lesser known aspect of nonverbal communication is the power of stillness. While movements and gestures are important, moments of intentional stillness can command attention. A person who remains calm and composed in a busy or chaotic environment naturally draws others in. Stillness conveys self-assurance and focus, qualities that are universally respected and admired. Another layer to consider is how nonverbal communication changes in different contexts. What works in a professional setting may not apply in a casual one. For example, maintaining steady eye contact is valuable in an interview, but in a social setting, it should be balanced with breaks to avoid intensity. Adapting your body language to fit the situation shows social awareness and emotional intelligence. Nonverbal communication also extends to the way you listen. Active listening involves more than hearing words. It requires leaning slightly forward, nodding to show understanding, and maintaining soft eye contact to demonstrate attentiveness. These actions create a sense of connection and make the other person feel valued and understood. Understanding nonverbal signals is not just about learning to read others. It is about mastering the signals you send. Your body is always communicating, even when you are silent. By becoming more aware of your own cues, you can align them with the intentions and outcomes you desire. This alignment is what creates authenticity, the quality that draws people in and fosters genuine connections. When you begin to notice the unspoken language of others, you start to see patterns. A slight shift in posture can reveal discomfort. A fleeting glance can indicate curiosity. These details may seem small, but they hold the key to understanding emotions and intentions beneath the surface. Paying attention to them allows you to respond with empathy and clarity, creating stronger bonds with the people around you. Every movement, every glance, every subtle expression adds depth to your communication. These nonverbal cues form the foundation of how you connect with others. Mastering them opens the door to more meaningful and impactful interactions. leaving a lasting impression without the need for many words. Before we talk about how silent behaviors influence attraction, let us explore the key ones that draw attention naturally and powerfully. These behaviors are subtle but impactful, often speaking louder than words ever could. They do not just shape how others see you, they transform the energy you bring into every interaction. Let us begin by discussing confident posture, one of the most significant silent behaviors. When you stand tall with your shoulders back, you project confidence and self assurance. An open stance tells others that you are approachable and secure in yourself. This posture not only influences how others perceive you, but also affects how you feel about yourself. A confident posture can create a sense of calm and clarity, making it easier to navigate conversations and interactions. Avoid closed off positions like crossing your arms or hunching your shoulders. These small adjustments in how you carry yourself can shift the energy in any room. Sustained eye contact is another silent behavior that captures attention effortlessly. When you meet someone's gaze, you show interest and presence. Eye contact creates a connection that words often cannot. It demonstrates that you are fully engaged in listening. However, it is important to maintain balance. While avoiding eye contact can signal disinterest or insecurity, staring too intently may feel uncomfortable or invasive. The key is to hold a steady gaze while occasionally breaking it to create a natural rhythm. A genuine smile is one of the most disarming and inviting nonverbal signals. It conveys warmth, positivity, and trust. When your smile is authentic, it resonates on a deeper level, encouraging others to feel at ease in your presence. A genuine smile cannot be faked. It comes from a place of sincerity. It is often reflected in the eyes, creating a complete expression of kindness and openness. Smiling also has a ripple effect. When you smile, it often encourages others to smile back, building an immediate sense of connection. Subtle mirroring is another fascinating silent behavior that strengthens bonds. When you naturally reflect the gestures or posture of the person you are speaking with, you create a sense of harmony. This does not mean copying someone outright, but rather aligning your movements in a way that feels organic. For example, if someone leans forward while speaking, slightly leaning forward yourself can signal that you are engaged. This kind of mirroring builds rapport and helps create a comfortable environment for interaction. Gentle touches are among the most understated yet powerful silent behaviors. A light tap on the shoulder, a brief touch on the arm, or a warm handshake can communicate care, affection, or reassurance. Touch is a deeply human experience that goes beyond words. It has the ability to convey emotions like comfort, empathy, and connection in ways that verbal communication cannot. However, it is crucial to understand context and boundaries when using touch. It should always be appropriate and respectful, as even a small gesture can leave a lasting impression. Each of these behaviors plays a unique role in capturing attention and building deeper connections. Confident posture sets the tone for how you present yourself. Eye contact ensures that you are fully present in the moment. A genuine smile creates warmth and approachability. Subtle mirroring builds rapport and alignment. Gentle touches deepen the emotional resonance of these silent behaviors go beyond mere mechanics. They are rooted in the energy you carry and the intentions you set. When you align your actions with a sense of authenticity and awareness, the impact becomes even greater. For instance, when you maintain eye contact with genuine curiosity or smile with true warmth, the effect is undeniable. People are naturally drawn to authenticity because it resonates on an emotional level. Confidence and openness are amplified when these behaviors are practiced consistently. It is not about performing or putting on a facade, but about expressing your inner state outwardly. When your posture, gaze, and gestures align with a sense of self assuredness, it creates a magnetic quality that is hard to ignore. This alignment is what transforms ordinary interactions into meaningful ones. The beauty of these silent behaviors lies in their subtlety. They do not need to be exaggerated to be effective. A small adjustment in posture, a brief moment of eye contact, or a quiet smile can shift the dynamic of an entire conversation. These actions speak directly to the subconscious, influencing others in ways they may not even realize. This is why mastering these silent signals is so powerful. They operate below the surface, creating an emotional impact that lingers. Another fascinating aspect of these behaviors is their adaptability. They can be used in various situations, from professional settings to personal relationships. In a meeting, a confident posture and steady eye contact establish authority and credibility. In social interactions, a genuine smile and gentle touch foster warmth and trust. The context may change, but the underlying principles remain the same. It is also important to note that these silent behaviors do not just affect others. They also impact your own mental and emotional state. When you stand tall and maintain confident posture, it boosts your self-esteem. When you smile, it triggers positive emotions within yourself as well as in those around you. This feedback loop reinforces the qualities you are projecting, making them feel more natural over time. Subtle mirroring, for instance, not only creates connection, but also increases your own awareness of the other person's energy and emotions. It encourages a deeper level of engagement, allowing you to respond more effectively to their needs and feelings. Similarly, gentle touches are not just about making others feel comfortable, they also remind you of the power of human connection, grounding you in the present moment. These behaviors may seem simple, but their impact is profound. They tap into universal human instincts and emotions, creating bonds that go beyond words. The key is to practice them with mindfulness and intention. By doing so, you not only enhance your interactions, but also deepen your understanding of yourself and others. As we explore these silent behaviors further, remember that their true power lies in their authenticity. They are not tricks or techniques to be mastered, but natural expressions of presence and connection. When approached with genuine intention, they have the ability to transform not only how others perceive you, but also how you navigate the world. Each gesture, glance, and touch carries a story, and mastering these silent signals allows you to tell it in the most compelling way possible. Before we talk about the impact silent behaviors have on attraction, it is essential to understand the science behind them. These behaviors do not just happen to catch attention, they create powerful reactions in the brain. Nonverbal signals like body language, facial expressions, and even subtle touches activate deeply rooted mechanisms in the human mind. These mechanisms influence how people perceive, connect with, and respond to each other. Research has shown that nonverbal cues often communicate more than words. A person's body language or facial expression can provide an instant impression before they say anything. This is because the brain processes nonverbal information much faster than verbal communication. The limbic system, the part of the brain responsible for emotional responses, reacts immediately to these signals. For instance, when someone smiles sincerely, the brain interprets it as a sign of safety and positivity. This triggers the release of feel-good hormones like dopamine, which enhance the sense of connection and trust. Studies also reveal how posture and movement influence perception. A confident posture, standing tall with an open stance, sends a signal of self-assurance and strength. This triggers the brain to associate the individual with leadership and stability. On the other hand, a closed-off posture, like slouching or crossing arms, can evoke feelings of disinterest or defensiveness. These small shifts in body language significantly shape how the brain categorizes someone as approachable or distant. Sustained eye contact has a profound effect on the brain as well. When two people lock eyes, their brains release oxytocin, often referred to as the bonding hormone. This hormone creates feelings of closeness and trust. Eye contact also activates areas of the brain associated with empathy and understanding. Studies have demonstrated that maintaining eye contact during conversations increases the sense of connection and makes people feel heard. However, the balance is crucial, as overly intense eye contact can trigger discomfort instead of connection. Facial expressions, particularly genuine smiles, play an equally important role in influencing the brain's perception. A real smile, one that reaches the eyes, stimulates the release of endorphins and serotonin, the brain's natural mood boosters. These chemical responses make people feel happier and more at ease. This is why people are naturally drawn to those who smile authentically. It not only improves their mood, but also creates a positive association with the person smiling. Subtle mirroring is another silent behavior with scientific backing. When someone mirrors another person's gestures, posture, or tone, it activates the brain's mirror neurons. These neurons are designed to help people understand and empathize with others. Mirroring creates a sense of familiarity, signaling that the two individuals are in sync. This neurological reaction fosters trust and makes interactions feel more harmonious. Touch, when appropriate and gentle, activates a part of the brain called the somatosensory cortex. This area processes the sensation of touch and links it to emotions. Studies have shown that even a brief touch on the arm or shoulder can increase feelings of trust and connection. Touch triggers the release of oxytocin, creating a deeper emotional bond. In romantic or personal interactions, touch has been proven to enhance intimacy and communication on a subconscious level. Nonverbal cues also play a role in how attraction develops. A study conducted by researchers at Princeton University found that judgments about a person's trustworthiness, competence, and likability are formed within milliseconds of seeing their face. These judgments are based entirely on nonverbal information, highlighting the brain's reliance on silent behaviors to make sense of social interactions. This explains why body language and facial expressions often matter more than what is said. Another fascinating aspect of the science behind silent behaviors is how they influence energy and intention. When someone stands confidently, smiles genuinely, or mirrors another person, their brain begins to align with those actions. This alignment strengthens their own sense of confidence and presence, creating a positive feedback loop. For instance, adopting a power pose, standing with feet firmly planted and arms open, has been shown to increase testosterone levels and decrease cortisol, the stress hormone. These hormonal changes enhance self-assurance and make others perceive the individual as more charismatic. The way silent behaviors influence the brain is not limited to immediate interactions. They also leave lasting impressions. For example, a warm smile or a kind touch can create a memory that lingers in the subconscious, shaping how someone feels about the interaction even days later. These behaviors bypass the conscious mind and tap into the deeper emotional centers of the brain, making their impact both powerful and enduring. Scientific evidence also highlights the universality of nonverbal communication. Across cultures, certain silent behaviors, such as smiling or maintaining an open posture, are universally understood and appreciated. This suggests that the brain is wired to respond to these cues regardless of language or background. It also emphasizes how these behaviors transcend words, creating connections that feel natural and instinctive. Silent behaviors are not just about influencing others, they are also about aligning your own brain with a state of presence and authenticity. For instance, when you focus on maintaining eye contact or adopting a confident stance, your brain begins to operate in a state of coherence. This coherence enhances your ability to connect with others while staying grounded in your own energy. These subtle shifts in behavior do not only change how others see you, they also change how you see yourself. Before we delve further, it is important to recognize that silent behaviors are a language of their own. They communicate thoughts and emotions directly to the subconscious, bypassing the need for explanation. This is why understanding the science behind these signals is so vital. When you know how the brain processes nonverbal cues, you gain insight into how connections are formed and attraction is cultivated. Each silent behavior activates specific neurological pathways, shaping how interactions unfold. Whether it is the release of oxytocin during eye contact or the activation of mirror neurons through subtle mirroring, these behaviors create a dance of energy that words alone cannot achieve. They are the unspoken language of connection, deeply rooted in the brain's structure and function. Before we talk about how these silent behaviors can create meaningful connections, let us explore practical ways to develop them in everyday life. These behaviors are not just natural instincts, they are skills that can be refined with awareness and practice. Each one contributes to a stronger presence and a deeper understanding of others. Start with practicing good posture. Good posture is the foundation of confidence. Begin by standing tall with your shoulders relaxed and back straight. Your feet should be firmly planted, about shoulder width apart, to create a sense of stability. Avoid slouching, as it can give an impression of insecurity or lack of energy. You can integrate posture exercises into your daily routine. Activities like yoga or Pilates are excellent for building core strength, which supports proper posture. Even taking a few minutes each day to stand against a wall and align your body can create noticeable changes over time. Engaging in exercises to improve eye contact is equally essential. Eye contact is one of the most direct and impactful forms of nonverbal communication. Start small. If prolonged eye contact feels challenging, practice by holding eye contact with someone you trust during casual conversations. Gradually extend the duration until it feels natural. You can also practice in a mirror. Look into your own eyes as you speak affirmations, or simply observe your expressions. This not only strengthens your ability to maintain eye contact, but also enhances your self awareness. The goal is to connect with others without making them uncomfortable. Balancing focus and warmth is key. Focus on developing genuine emotional expressions. Authenticity in your facial expressions creates trust and emotional resonance. Practice smiling in a way that engages not just your mouth, but also your eyes. A true smile involves subtle muscle movements around the eyes, which convey sincerity. You can practice this by recalling joyful or meaningful memories that evoke genuine emotion. Pay attention to your expressions when you interact with others. So, are you mirroring their tone and energy, or are you holding back? Allow your emotions to flow naturally, as this fosters a sense of approachability. Another powerful habit is being observant and adapting to others' body language. Becoming attuned to the subtle cues others display helps you respond in a way that resonates with them. Take note of their posture, gestures, and facial expressions. If they seem open and relaxed, match their energy by adopting a similar demeanor. If they appear reserved, approach them with gentleness. Developing this skill requires mindfulness. Practice active listening, not just to the words being spoken, but also to the emotions conveyed through nonverbal signals. This awareness allows you to build a stronger connection without forcing the interaction. Understanding the appropriate use of touch in different contexts is a nuanced yet vital aspect of silent behaviors. Touch has the power to convey warmth and support when used thoughtfully. However, it must always be applied with sensitivity to the situation and the comfort of the other person. Start by being mindful of cultural norms and individual boundaries. A light touch on the arm during a friendly conversation can create a sense of closeness, but only if it feels natural and welcomed. Pay attention to the reactions of others. If they respond positively, you know the gesture has landed well. If they seem uneasy, take a step back and respect their space. Consistency is crucial when developing these behaviors. Practicing them occasionally is not enough to create lasting changes. Integrate them into your daily routine until they become second nature. For example, begin each day by standing in front of a mirror, checking your posture, and practicing a confident smile. During interactions throughout the day, remind yourself to maintain eye contact and observe the nonverbal cues of those around you. Over time, these behaviors will become an effortless part of who you are. It is also helpful to engage in activities that naturally enhance these skills. Joining a group or community where you regularly interact with others provides opportunities to practice. Activities like public speaking, theater, or even volunteering allow you to experiment with silent behaviors in a supportive environment. As you refine these skills, pay attention to the changes in how people respond to you. Notice the deeper connections, the greater sense of ease, and the stronger presence you project. Another way to strengthen these behaviors is through intentional reflection. At the end of each day, take a few moments to review your interactions. Ask yourself questions like, did I maintain a confident posture? Was my eye contact natural and steady? Did my facial expressions reflect genuine emotion? By reflecting on your progress, you gain insights that guide further improvement. Small adjustments made consistently can lead to significant transformation. Being mindful of your energy and intention behind these behaviors is equally important. People respond not only to the actions you take, but also to the energy you bring into an interaction. Focus on cultivating a calm and confident state of mind. Practices like meditation or deep breathing exercises help you stay grounded. When your energy is aligned with your actions, others perceive you as authentic and trustworthy. Lastly, celebrate the progress you make along the way. Developing these behaviors is a journey, not a destination. Each small improvement contributes to a greater sense of presence and connection, whether it is standing taller, holding eye contact a moment longer, or responding to someone's body language with empathy. These shifts have a ripple effect. They enhance your interactions and create a lasting impression. Before we move on, it is important to remember that silent behaviors are not about perfection. They are about presence. The goal is not to perform, but to connect. When you focus on genuinely engaging with others, these behaviors naturally fall into place. Each interaction becomes an opportunity to practice, learn, and grow. Mastering silent behaviors is a skill that can transform the way you connect with others. These subtle actions, from confident posture to genuine smiles, hold the power to influence relationships and leave lasting impressions. By being mindful of your nonverbal communication, you can create deeper bonds and convey authenticity without saying a word. Every gesture, expression, and movement matters more than we realize. Small, intentional changes in how you carry yourself can lead to profound shifts in the way others perceive and respond to you. These behaviors are not just tools, they are opportunities to build trust, foster connection, and communicate your true self. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights that help you grow and thrive. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.